העולם שהכל נהיה בדברו. You have surely prayed at home or maybe in the synagogue, and you have seen that there are several parts to prayer. There are the recitation of some of the sacrifices that took place in the Beit HaMikdash. There's the recitation of Psalms. There's Shema Yisrael with blessings before it and afterwards. And then there is what is the central prayer, the Amidah. In every service, be it Shacharit, Mincha, Arvit, the central prayer is Amidah. You stand up for it. It's a prayer that contains 18 blessings. 3 in the beginning, 3 at the end, and in the middle we have 12. That number was actually changed to 13. Nowadays we have 13 in the middle. 3 and 3 is actually 19. But nobody calls the Amidah the prayer of 19 brachot. The name is Shmona Esrei 18, and that's a generic name by now. What are the 3 prayers, blessings we say in the beginning? One is about the patriarchs. One is called Gevurot, the might of God, and one is called Kedusha. We invoke the patriarchs because they were the first to pray. Then we have Gevurot to signify that God is the source of everything. We are directing our prayers to Him. And Kedusha means that He is above us. He is Kadosh, He is totally holy. We have to aspire to holiness, but we certainly cannot reach holiness. The last brachot have to do with thanksgiving. We thank God for everything that He has given us. And I want to underline the fact that the last of the brachot finishes with the word shalom. HaMevarech et amo Yisrael b'shalom. God blesses us with peace, because without peace there can't be anything else. Society depends upon harmony, understanding, and when there is conflict, of course there can be no progress. So the source of all peace is actually God. What are the 13 blessings in the middle? Does a child ask for a bicycle? Do I ask for a more expensive automobile? Does a young man want a motorcycle, a boat? What do we ask for? We don't ask for any material thing. We ask actually for understanding, for health. We pray for the just in this world. We pray for the city of Jerusalem, and we never pray in the first person. We always pray in the plural, for everybody. God, you give understanding to man, please give us understanding. Of course, during the prayer for health, we can also introduce a prayer for a particular sick person, but that's about it. Everything has to be done in the plural. And this has been traditionally the Jewish way of prayer. One can very well ask oneself, is prayer efficient? Does God answer prayer? I remember reading once upon a young boy that told his friend that he's going to ask God for a bicycle. And he's sure that God is going to give him the bicycle. His friend, who wasn't very religious, said to him, what are you talking about? God does not answer prayer. But our friend was very convinced that if he asked God for a bicycle, he was going to obtain it. The following morning, the second boy cornered the first one, said, well, did you get the bicycle? He said, no. Didn't I tell you, said the second one, God does not answer prayer. So the first one said, who says He didn't answer? His answer was no. We always somehow assume that when we ask for something, that our prayers should be answered. Maybe they are answered for our benefit. Maybe what we want is really not beneficial to us. So we really have to think about the meaning of prayer, and we will continue talking about it in future occasions.